We have an email from Julia. Julia says, did I hear you say that Jesus wants all of us to be Catholic? Yes, he wants all of us to be saved. He wants all of us to be in heaven. It's saying the same thing. Julia says, are other denominations and churches not worthy of heaven? No, they are not. They are not. Only the church Christ established. And only if we keep his commandments and we're baptized and we follow the teachings that he's given. No one else is worthy of heaven. Both my children and their families have left the Catholic Church and are now attending a Christian church called Crosslands. It is led by a fallen-away Catholic. I keep praying for them to return to the Catholic Church and for God's will to be done with them. Again, as Raymond just said in his call, God is merciful. It doesn't mean we leave people in their error, but we know that if they're truly seeking him, he can lead them all the way to truth. There's such a thing as a desire of baptism and all of that. So only God can know the individual heart. She writes, my stepchildren also question the Catholic Church and do not feel like they can trust the Catholic Church. Well, you can trust the Catholic Church. You cannot necessarily trust people within it, even the leaders necessarily, but you can trust the church and the teachings that Christ gave, because they're not from men, they're from God. You can trust the scriptures, and you can trust the faith once delivered to the saints. And she says, what can I say or do to help these 30 to 40-year-olds? I love the Catholic Church, with all its faults. Well, the Catholic Church has no faults, but the people within it do, because it was instituted by Jesus Christ, and I find so much joy in praising and worshiping God through the tradition of the Catholic Church. Thank you, Julia. The best thing we can do, Julia, is to know our faith, to learn what we don't know, and to live it with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength. And then we can begin to help others to do the same, and to begin to help them back to the true faith.